whatever way, technical difficulties. You're going to enjoy this whole session and everything will move on fine and well. And at the end, we'll be all happy and grateful that we came for this event. Amen.
Hello everyone. So I think Monachi's network is having some issues, and I would help out with the hosting while she's trying to figure out her network. So like she said, we have three sessions today: the talk session, mentorship, and then panel session in that order. As we move forward, Anthony, please let me know when our first speaker is here. But as we're expecting her, I want someone to let us know in their comment section, sorry, their expectations, right? We've seen the form, the online forms, we've seen the questions people ask, we've seen your expectations. But if you don't mind letting us know once more, what do you expect? What do you want to learn at the end of this session? What do you want to be able to know better, after this career fair? That would be nice. Uh, I'm still waiting for our comments. I've not seen any in the comment section. So, okay, let's not waste any further time. Our first speaker is here already. So let's just dive right into it.
Okay,
Before I
thank you so much,
introduce,
Toby.
okay, fine. Monachi
I'm
is
so
here.
sorry.
So,
I think some inter I don't know what just happened. I was talking at some point, I realized that no one was hearing me. So so the next is we've had the opening remarks by Toby. So we're going next to introduce our guest speaker. She's already here, and she's somebody that you are really going to enjoy at the event. She's really exciting to be with. Her name is Dr. Chineye Onyabo, and she's right here with us. She's a lecturer and researcher at ASUT Enugu State Science, University of Science and Technology. She received a bachelor's degree in geology and mining, as well as an MSc in exploration. So, and she's here with us today to handle this first event, please. Can we type an exciting welcome remark for her to read in the chat? You can say, hello, we're excited. You're ready to hear what you're about to say to us. Yeah, thank you, Stanley. I can see that. So she has also held several leadership positions across different strata of engagement. Dr. Nyabo is somebody you really want to hear from, and she's right here with us. So welcome, Dr. Onyabo, and we are so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining this session. Thank you so much for joining this session. And we are really happy that you agreed to be here with us. Please, Dr. Onyabo, over to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma. Welcome, ma.
Hello, please, can you unmute my mic?
but we can hear you. You're unmuted.
Go on, Ma.
Oh,
We
you're
can hear
muted
you.
again. Sorry.
I think you muted yourself, Ma. Can you?
Okay. From my end.
Yes, we can hear
You're
you
right.
now, Ma. Uh,
Hello? Hello? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Okay,
Anthony, you are unmuted. Please unmute yourself.
want to share her slide, like her screen. She don't send the message now that she wants to send her
Can the
slide.
host unmute Anthony? Sorry, mute Anthony.
She can share her screen. Oh, okay, because that is what she can see. She can share her screen. She can share her screen. Oh, okay. But please tell her that something very wrong with her.
um, please hold on. You can go on now, Ma. You are muted.
Sorry, I just saw Ekene's message that says, okay, send to me if you can share it from your end, or if you can't share it from your end. So let me just send the files to him. I think that would be better.
All right. Okay, while we wait for that, I'm sorry, I guess some people did not hear. She wants to share some files pertaining the lecture today. So I'll be waiting for you to, while we wait for her to share it. I like maybe anybody can tell us something you expect from today's event. It's not just this, we're going to have other things too, you know. We have the mentorship program as well after this career journey. So this career fair especially is important to me because I've experienced firsthand what can happen to you if you're not properly directed. Growing up, I didn't have any career in mind. I was not one of those kids that wanted to be, let's say, hey, I want to be a geologist, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor. It was never in my plans. It was not in my thoughts ever. So today I want to be a teacher. Tomorrow I want to be a doctor. The day after I want to be a broadcaster. That's what happened to me. That's what happened with me. And my parents left it all to me to keep on making it choice. And kept on, confusing me. But then I just went on with it for all my friends. When my friends say they want to do this, I'll just flow with them. But another thing I want to say that I learned from this is it's never too late. Anyone can switch careers at any time. So maybe you're already a doctor, and after listening to our speakers today, decide to be an engineer. That's amazing. It's never too late. Nobody is too old for anything. So I've ventured into so many careers, and I let me not say career, I've ventured into different fields. I've had something to do in sciences and arts and in all of them, and they are all nice and all good to belong to. So okay, let me see. Hi Ekene. Please, have you gotten the files?
Yeah, on it. I'll get back to you later on it.
Okay. So let's hope that will happen in a few minutes. So like I was saying earlier, it's never too late to belong to any particular place. People do two things at a time. Where I work is a finance, like we offer financial services, but we have doctors working there. My boss is the pharmacist and all, and you can tell that he already finished his whole studies as a pharmacist before venturing into this part. So I believe we're going to really enjoy the session. We have a whole lot to learn today. Please, I'm really excited. Maybe after today, I'll decide I want to become a nurse. Who knows? So please, let's exercise a little patience. Just little patience and okay. Okay, so let's just wait a little while and the files will come in and Dr. Yaba will take over the program today. So, okay, I can see Augustine, welcome. Okay, welcome to Crypto too. So, okay, moving on, I'd like us to do a little chart. So you can drop on the screen your career path, because we are going to create rooms in the second session of today's event. We're going to create different rooms for the mentorship program. Okay, so it would be nice if we can say the ones that we are interested in, so that it will be easy to sort us into different rooms. Okay, so we have different rooms. We have the okay, hold on while I list them. We have for oil and gas sector. We have for agricultural sector. We have finance. We have medical sector. We have renewable energy sector. We have tech. We have crypto, trading and asset management. I think I'm interested in this crypto. I hear that you guys are really the ones that have money these days, crypto and tech. Okay, we also have digital marketing and advertising. Okay, that's interesting. So we have mining. Wow. Then we have real estate. This is exciting. So all these sectors, if you like, okay, Victor says crypto. Okay, I can see that. So if you can all say the ones that you'd like to, you're really interested in crypto. Crypto is winning. I don't know if we're going to do this like draw who wins. Crypto, we have two crypto. What about oil and gas? Oil and gas. Wow. Okay. We have oil and gas one. Okay, we have engineering, we have oil and gas. There's mining, remember there's digital marketing. Okay. Now we're having lots of oil and gas. oil money. So Nigeria is a country that has oil. So I think all of us want to benefit from the national cake. Imagine having an oil well. Oh my God, these people are so enjoying in this country. Okay, I've seen engineering. Okay. Okay, agriculture. Wow, this is nice. Agriculture is exciting. So, and it's really broad. So in agriculture covers a whole lot of things, across animals, boundary plants, and even in animal, there are so many animals. Okay, that's finance. Okay, now I have somebody in finance. I think just one person in finance now. Renewable energy. Okay, one person renewable energy. Crypto and oil and gas still takes the lead. Are you serious? Oil and gas again. Toby, since you are moving into oil and gas, so what do you think? Hi, Toby, are you there? Okay, I've seen Forex too, crypto. Okay. Okay, capital market. Wow. Okay, Emmanuel says Forex, Rhyme says Forex, Lucian, capital market. We don't have anybody for medical sector yet. Medical sector. Finance, what about finance sector? That's my sector. Nobody wants to join me. Finance sector is really exciting too. Capital market. Is that funny, Michael? Okay. We need more people in agricultural sector. We don't have much people there. Forex and hospitality. Wow. Okay. 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 So nobody in finance yet, but oil and gas and digital marketing. Okay. What about medical sector? Agribusiness and food production. That's agriculture. Okay, yes, we have in agriculture, and we have people that will be taking us there, our mentors. We have two amazing mentors in agricultural sector. We have Chiwenduweke and Jude Njoku, and these are people that they are doing great things in agricultural sector. Like Chiwenduweke, she has exported over 800 tons of palm kernel across the world, and she's doing super great. If you read about her, you can see her on LinkedIn. We're going to share the links to their profiles on LinkedIn, Instagram, and we're going to share their email addresses too, so that if you want to send them any message concerning what they will speak to you about, or what they have spoken after the session, then you can easily reach them. So let me talk a little. Since we have majority of oil and gas, crypto and Forex. Okay, let's talk about, let me give you a brief introduction about the mentors who will be speaking to us about the oil and gas in the oil and gas sector. So we have two of them. We have Mr. Yusuf and Oluwaseun Ogudegbe. Mr. Yusuf is somebody that, oh my God, she's an engineer in Dangote Petroleum Refinery, and her expertise covers a whole lot of things, concerning raw water treatment plants, nitrogen generation, reverse osmosis, demineralization plants, and cooling tower management. People interested in this field or already in this field, I believe they are familiar with these things. She got her BSc from Lagos State University in chemical and polymer engineering, and she's a recipient of 2022 PTDF Overseas Scholarship. So you can say she's somebody that is she's experienced one, and she's an authority in this because this is what she studied as well. You understand? So when we listen to her, oh my God, you understand, she's a wife, she's a proud mother, she's She's doing everything together and still being very successful in the oil and gas industry. So she's going to mentor those that will be in the oil and gas sector room. She and her colleague, the other person, Oluwaseun Ogudipe. Oluwaseun also holds a BSc from University of Lagos, and he graduated Okay, so moving on, I believe everyone can hear me. We are back on track with the files. So our speaker has shared her screen with us. So can everyone see the screen? Please, if you can see the screen, just say yes. If you can see Dr. Chinenye's screen.
Mona, if you can see the screen, then we can see it too. I think she can proceed to start speaking. Just let her know she can unmute herself and start.
Okay. Please, Dr. Chinenye, floor is yours. Thank you, Toby.
Ma, please, we can't hear you. You're muted. If you can unmute yourself, please.
I've tried to do it from here. It's not working.
We can hear you now, Ma. Please go on.
We still cannot hear you. It comes on and off. I don't know if there's a way you can permanently leave it on so that we can hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much. So today we are looking at crafting your career trajectory, building a fulfilling professional journey. And one principal thing, I'm grateful to the organizers of this program. I think you got to know me through Mr. Ekene, and I'm trusting God that at the end of today's interaction, we would have moved a step further into our career and then finding our pathway so that we'll be fulfilled at the end of the day, because that's the primary thing. If after running through one's career and the person doesn't have a sense of fulfillment, it's more or less like a disappointed journey. Yeah. So today we are looking at this topic given to me, and I want to say some things principally. Just the same way we say that people are called, especially those called into religious settings, that's the same way that we are also called into various professions to be the best of it. And when we are the best, obviously the world will be the best and we'll be happy in this life. Yeah, so let me start with the definition of what career is. It's an occupation taking Mr. Kenneth or whoever that is handling the slides, already in the next page, yes. It's an occupation undertaken for a significant period of someone's life with opportunities for progress. It is a profession for which one translates and it's undertaken as a lifetime calling. And like I've always said, I love this word, calling. So the basic thing is for us to know how to find out where we ought to fly in and explore as well. And I would always encourage everyone, why this career thing is very important is that it determines your future. And it's not just what like you do today and tomorrow you're out of it. I understand we have career change. We'll still get to that later on. But it's something that is going to take principally your entire working life. So we really need to be careful in carving out what our career end up being.
I'm telling the guy that you know the guy has the guy is I'm telling
Hello?
the how is and want and laugh like
And
not very well.
if you choose a career where you can provide value, you see, one thing is that there are quite a lot of persons doing one career or into one career or the other. And then amongst all of this multitude, you still see 1 or 2, 3% shining in their field. So it's a thing of where can I provide value? Because it's actually the value that you provide that will make people to get attracted to you. And by extension, that would actually make you successful. Because once you see that you are able to, satisfy people's wants, you're able to get to do what people want or get to meet their needs, provide value for them. There's this sense of satisfaction that you derive from it. So now if a man is or a lady is into what he is carved out to do, there is every possibility that you will be able to provide enough value that will attract or bring traffic towards your direction. And by so doing, you will be satisfied doing that. But now in this life or in the world today, especially in our country, we have a lot of people doing quite a lot of things, but they are not shining in it. And principally it's because many times people just do what they just see others doing, not necessarily because they are carved for it. I once met a medical doctor, before we look into the trajectory, I once met a medical doctor, and each time you come to the clinic, this guy is always signing. And I'm like, why are you always signing all the time? He said, I don't really fancy what I'm doing. You can imagine this guy has spent how many years in medical school, and at this point, he doesn't fancy what he's doing. And then when I tried to dig further, he told me that he was really very intelligent and his parents felt he should do sciences. He did that. And afterwards, they insisted he must read medicine because he was very, very intelligent. But as you can see, that's not actually the career he was carved out for. And there are some persons that have also done what they are not supposed to do or what they are not carved out to do. And after some time, they begin to have a sense of depression and all the rest of them. So that's why it's very, very important to find your trajectory around this. So we're going to that aspect of the trajectory. I noticed there's a couple of error there. Please bear with me. So the first one is, I want to encourage every young person to learn after the parents. Whatever your parents are doing, I think that's the very first part of your career building. Because for some persons, maybe you're born into a family that they make clothes. Your mom sews clothes, or you're born into a family where your dad is a mechanic or whatever. I want to talk about the so-called maybe degrading profession in quotes, but they are not. And then you as a child, you're like, I don't want to do this. I just want to go to school. The truth of the matter is that that particular thing your parents are doing, whether they are trading or whatever, then that thing they are doing, it's part of education. And the earlier you get to learn from them, the better for you. Because it's going to help. See, even if you let's say your parents are into trading and then you end up reading any course in the university at all, that trading they are doing would actually help you. I bet a young person that said he's reading medicine, but he told the dad that, see, I'm not going to practice the kind of medicine you're practicing. Meanwhile, the dad works in a teaching hospital, a career teaching hospital. And when I tried to ask for that, he was like, I want to do medical business. My interest is in importation of medical equipment and stuff like that. And, and then the guy is reading medicine. So what does that tell us? Coincidentally, his own parents are not into trading, business. But it's possible that someone whose parents are into trading could read medicine, and at the end of the day, he tries to find businesses around medicine outside just taking care of patients, having like clinical times with patients. Okay. Now, I once listened to Tony Elumelu where they were asking him on an interview session, and they were asking him what actually inspired you into, creation of wealth like this, because there are quite some other persons that are working in the bank and nobody knows about them. They are just satisfied getting the salary from the bank and that's all. And he said that the mom is a businesswoman in Asaba, trading, and that trade aspect of the mom's life was what inspired him. So he was not just looking at the bank, Savannah Bank, UBA Bank, whatever. He was looking beyond just working in the bank and earning salary. He was looking at creating wealth at the end of the day. So I really want to encourage everyone here, whatever your parents are doing, that's the first part of your career. Make sure you learn somehow, even if you don't end up doing what they are doing now, or okay, even if you end up doing what they are doing now, definitely after going to school, you will do it in a better way. Yes, you will do it in a more dignified way, and that is it. That's one. And secondly, even if you end up not doing what they are doing now, you will get some ideas, some clues from what you learned from them. So that's actually what's helping Tony. It's not like he's doing what the mom did there, but a lot of wisdom and ideas he got, it's from the woman's business, and he's doing well at the moment. So the next point over your trajectory towards finding your career path. So please, I wouldn't want to hear that my mom is doing this and you don't know anything about it, or my dad is doing this and you don't know anything about it. The next one is your best subject. Your best subject is actually your best option. Yeah. It's actually your best option of what to do. Because number one, if you just for some persons, they're like, I want to do this, I want to become this. And then you don't have a kind of a true light over what you are doing well at already, you're going to miss the track. So if I'm into, I do well in chemistry, I should be looking at courses around chemistry. If I do well in a particular course, even in the university, I should be looking at a career around that particular field, and not just, I just want to do this. Okay, example. For some of us in schools where you have maybe people that read engineering coming to your school to motivate you to study this, to study engineering, or to study, most times it's as if these are in fact, these four courses are the major courses that people are aware of right from secondary school. And that's medicine, okay, nursing, and then engineering, and then you have those in law and accountancy. That's just principally this five. That's the major ones that people want to go for. And then you see people maybe putting on their whites, and you're like, I just want to be this. But you look at the subjects that you offer in school, you're not best at them. You're not doing so well in those subjects, but you're still bent on, doing this in the university, or charting this career path in school. Okay, please, you can just put my picture. You understand? If it's a problem, if the slide is a problem, just put my image. You can put my video on, and that's okay. So you just want to, follow that path because you feel the people here, they make money, they are doing so well. That's why you want to get into that field. You may miss it at the end of the day because you may have a lot of struggles to get through with in life. So I want to encourage you. The subjects that you are doing well at, it's a normal thing in our climb when a child is not doing well, let's say in mathematics or in mathematics, and then the parents, or in physics, the parents will employ a private teacher to tutor the person in mathematics and physics, so that the person would do well in mathematics. That's okay, that's fine. Now you're trying to enhance and help build the aspect that the child is not good at. Now, what happens to the aspect that the child is good at? Because that particular child may be good at other things. That child may be good at fine arts. Yes. That child may be good at government. That child may be good at other things. But you don't just care about the things the child is good at. You're just interested in the things that the child is not good at. And by extension, that's not the right slide. I'm still within the subject. Just put my video on. Maybe later on, I'll just forward the slides.
The video is on.
I think that would be the best option. Okay, so now you just pay so much for the child to get this particular area where the child is not doing well at, and everything you just sideline where the child is doing well at. I think that's not the best approach towards building a career or building the child's career. So this particular aspect is for parents. Just find a way that aspect that the child is good at. Find a way to project it. That's where the child is actually supposed to be in. And even if you employ a lesson teacher because you need these basic subjects to get into the high institution, there is no problem. But please find a way to magnify the area where the child is very good at. Now, the next one is to daydream. Now, when it comes to daydreaming, I want to say that every young person that is still thinking of the career to chart, even when you are already charting a particular career, there's every need that you get into daydreaming. Okay, you need to ask yourself, what is that thing that I love doing with less stress? You know, that thing that I can do, and people are always satisfied. They always want to see me do that. They like what I do, and after doing it, I have this sense of fulfillment, this sense of satisfaction within me. I think that's the place you need to start looking at, because sometimes you may even read a particular course and you notice that when you practice this course, you add so much energy. I'm not saying you should get to the point where you become lazy. You're just looking for something that wouldn't take any iota of energy from you. No, but there are things that you do with ease. There are things that when you do them, you have this sense of satisfaction. I think you need to daydream on those things. And when you do that, it will help you to like find the area that you need to go through. You know, now when you think your trajectory is getting clearer, then you need to ask yourself this question: what problem can I solve, or what problem can I even identify in my area? You know, this career thing is a thing of when you are still younger, the spectrum is very broad. Yeah, the spectrum is very broad. But as you get older and as you advance in your studies, the whole spectrum start getting streamlined, and then you can like pick one or two. It's just like, let's say those in secondary school, you have sciences, you have art classes, you have commercial class. And you know, this thing, when we say commercial class, it's so broad. And then when we say art class, it's so broad. When you say sciences, it's so broad. Now, when you go beyond the secondary school level and get into the higher institution, you now see that within these sciences, you can have faculty of engineering, you have faculty of maybe physical sciences, you have faculty of biological sciences, you have faculty of agric science, so big. Now, when you get to each of these faculties, you now get to departments, courses in those departments. And then when you even finish your first degree, you still see that, man, this thing gets wider, and then you begin to choose where to master in and stuff like that. Now, that tells you that as you proceed in this, your career path, and as it gets clearer to you, the next thing you need to ask yourself is there any problem around this career that I can solve? Yeah. Is there any problem I think I'm seeing, and I think with this, my career, I can solve that problem? Now, that would help you to like get to that particular area, you understand? And then you cannot get to a point of solving problem where you have not taken mastery of that particular area or that particular career. Now, let me give you an example. I'm a Christian. I'm going to quote a little of the scriptures here. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, the Bible said something like God saying, after creating man, after he was done creating all that things, he now said, that after creating man, he said, multiply, you know, fill the earth, take dominion and then take mastery, take charge of the fishes of the sea, the birds of the air, and all the rest of them. What does that tell you? It points out to the fact that for every one of us, mastery cannot, we cannot exhibit excellence. In verse 31 of that same chapter, he now said, and God saw all that he has made, that it was excellent. And then, take mastery of that area. It's going to be difficult for you to excel. So it's when you have mastery of that and that's when you'll be able to find out, okay, I think there's a need in this particular field, and I think I can bridge that gap. And once you can bridge that gap, that's where you are able to give value to people, and then you bring traffic towards your direction, and people begin to say that, yes, this guy is successful, this lady, she's successful in what he or she does. So what I'm saying in essence is, as you grow in your area of calling or in your profession, things will get clearer, the spectrum will get narrower, and then you now begin to find yourself. This is actually where I'm supposed to be in. Okay, let me give an example. I'm a geologist now. And then you have people coming to read geology. And at the end of the day, not everybody that read geology will be a professional in borehole drilling. Not everybody that read geology will be a professional in mineral exploration. Not everybody that read geology will be a professional in environmental management and stuff like that. So as you just grow in your studies or in your field, your path will be defined the more. Okay, and then I even got something. Someone once said that what struck me and made me get into the profession I am, or into what I'm doing in my profession, is what I saw in that same verse 28 of that Genesis. The person said that God said, replenish the earth. So I now saw that I could get into that. I don't know, but something just struck in me and I got into recycling. I saw recycling as an option. Even though I read chemical engineering, I was looking for a job. I didn't know what to do. But when I read that very verse, I saw replenish. So I just saw that, guys, as they are producing these plastic containers and we are just throwing them away, it's consumed waste, environmental hazards, I can get into recycling, and by so doing, I'll be replenishing those things instead of wasting those things. You know what? And then he got into what he's doing, recycling at the moment, and he has grown so big that he's able to employ people. So I think we need to find out what our calling is, and once you do that, and I'm giving us different ways to get this calling straight, and that's the trajectory. And then for the next one, you need to build yourself beyond your former school setting. Yes, you need to build yourself beyond your former school setting, in the sense that beyond just your normal classroom, there are things that you get yourself in. Okay, let's take for instance, you always have your phone, you go on Instagram, you just watch, clips of maybe those that are into comedy and stuff like that. That's all you do with your phone, with your Instagram. That's all you do with your YouTube and Facebook. But you know what? You can actually delve. Like, I have one of my students that would always tell me that sometimes when I ask some questions in class, he will be the first to answer. I'll be like, how did you get to know? How did you get to know this calculation? I'm about to get into it, and this guy already knows it. He will be like, I did that through YouTube. I've already watched some videos about it on YouTube, and I'm waiting for your class so that it will help me to like digest all I've watched. So beyond your normal classroom work, you need to use social media and also upgrade yourself. And that would also expose you to things that maybe your lecturer have never mentioned in class, things that are possible. Because it's possible that currently in Nigeria, those things are not obtainable in our climate. But when you see that these things can be done in other climes, you now begin to look for a way to like export it into, or rather import it into your own climate. And that would also make you unique in your own climate. Okay. Are we together?
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
Remember?
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And
Yes,
Yeah.
we
then,
are.
okay, and then it's very, very important to get into apprenticeship. Yeah. In fact, let me even say something about this building yourself. I remember those days when I was in secondary, or let me say first, second year in the university. I didn't know anything about social media. It wasn't rampant then anyway. Or if I don't even know if it was really there at the time. So, and I just had this flair to get informed about the happenings in Africa. And one day I saw something, BBC Focus on Africa, a magazine. Do you know, after reading that magazine, I think I saw it in my, I can't remember who I saw that magazine with, maybe a family friend. After that day, then I was still in Abuja. So when I came back to Enugu, I was asking, where can I be getting this magazine? In fact, I even asked that our family friend there in Abuja, and the engineer told me that wherever they bring in newspapers and magazines, you will definitely find it there. So then, like every quarter, I will get to the depot where they bring in all the newspapers and magazines, and then I'll get there and I'll go and buy BBC Focus in Africa. And at the time I was doing that, quite a number of the people around me or my friends, they didn't know that. And that's the knowledge I was getting from BBC Focus in Africa helped me a lot, even in my discussion, when I want to discuss international politics at that young age, I will be able to feature very well and deliver as though I'm directly involved. So you need to build yourself beyond your classroom. That's just it. And then another thing is apprenticeship. You can learn directly or indirectly. I saw that should be about 2 days ago where I think it's Hero. Yeah. Hero, they are starting or they are launching an apprenticeship system. And they said they are collaborating with NUC. Yeah, NUC. And then I think Onisha Business School. That was my first time of hearing about Onisha Business School. I'm still trying to Google and find more about the Onisha Business School. And they said they want people to learn skills through apprenticeship. People in the university, because one problem we have about those going to higher institution is that we just teach us what you need to learn, but there's something like hands-on desk, and hands-on desk is the best method, best form of learning, because as you're doing it, you're becoming better and better in doing that particular thing. So I want to encourage us to get into apprenticeship. For every holiday you have in school, don't wait until you're going for your IT before you can go for hands-on desk. For every holiday you have in school, please find a way to get yourself engaged, especially in that's your area, in that your field. Find something to learn. For some of us, we are always, I don't know, we are always so relaxed about applying for opportunities. Because each time there is opportunity here or there, you're like, maybe I'm not really qualified for it. Just give it a try. And you may be the lucky person. One of my mentees, she chatted me up. I was like, there was something I posted on a platform about a particular training. I just posted it casually and she saw it and then she cashed into it and applied. And it's possible there are other people that saw it and they never felt it was necessary. Are we going to get it? We may not get it. And she just applied. Now, after some months, she was called and said, you applied for so thing. Come for the training. And the training is residential. So they took care of the accommodation space and then the training. So, and that training she has passed through have actually helped to build her and to also build her CV as well. So it's very, very necessary to see yourself. Don't always see that, I may not be able to get this. Please apply. You can get it. And if you see any opportunity for apprenticeship, whether it's by direct means or by indirect means. By indirect means, that means you're going to be chatting up with the person, telling the person what you're doing and stuff like that. Please go for it. I also want to encourage you to belong to associations. There are quite a lot of things that associations will do for you. It's going to expose you to opportunities. It's going to help you attend conferences, and there in conferences, you will find contacts to collaborate with. I heard something today, and it may look as though it's just in Nigeria, but this particular information, I think I got it from somewhere in a documentary in US. And they said that the research says that about 80% of jobs that people get, it's by contact. About 80%. So when you think it's only obtainable in Nigeria, it's not just in Nigeria. Because it's when you have contacts with people that you actually, they will know what you can do. They will know your content, and they will now be able to like call you for opportunities when they come up. But when you are just on your own, you will not be able to like get this information once they prop up, because some of these informations or these opportunities, they are very, very competitive. And once they come, just last within few days and it's over. So please, belong to associations, especially professional associations. It will expose you to opportunities. It will teach you things that you don't know. There are things that you will definitely not get from classroom. You're going to get it from attending conferences when you belong to associations. And then it's going to awaken the giants in you, because when you attend those conferences, you will see young people like you that are doing well, even irrespective of your age. Even if you're already advanced in your career, when you also attend professional conferences, you also see people that are in that area that have gone some milestones ahead of you, and it will help to like awaken the giant in you. Then the next one I want to talk about is find a mentor. Very, very important. Find a mentor, especially in the area that you want to grow in. If you want to grow in your profession proper, find a mentor in that area. But if you read a particular course and you want to grow in another area, find a mentor in that area. For some persons, they could have as much as 3 mentors, depending on what career path they are charting. It's possible that this particular mentor would help him in this, whereas this other mentor helps him in the other one, like that. So that at the end of the day, he will be able to have a balanced career chart in his own carved out area. Example, you could have a mentor that is a speaker, yes, and then you have a mentor that is a medical person. So you're like trying to like get what you can get from the speaker, because you want to be a public speaker when it comes to health. And then you now get what you can get from the other person that is directly involved in clinical activities. And that would help you to become the best that you can become. Then I want to also say that for some of us, it's possible you're already in a career path and you're thinking of changing. It's very, very possible. Irrespective of your age, you can change your career. Yes. And why do you need to change your career? Remember I said earlier on that the essence of this career path is that you'll be able to serve humanity. You'll be able to create value and be fulfilled. You can imagine if every one of us is charting our right career. Every one of us will be creating value in different areas, and this world will be a better place. Nigeria will be a better place. Everywhere will be a better place. So now when you feel that this thing I'm doing, I'm not so satisfied doing it, I want a change, then the first thing is that you need to be open to change. Let me tell you the truth. Change is actually good. Yes, because if you are stuck in a career that you don't like, you will not be growing in it. You will be stuck there. But if you change, you will start growing in that one that you love or you can actually create value in. So once you want to change your career, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what do I think I can do with ease and be able to provide value? Now, once you find that, please enroll on a training. There are a lot of free trainings. There are a lot of paid and unpaid ones online. And then if you have opportunity for the physical ones, also avail yourself to get through that training. It is during that training that you actually know or decide if I can actually run this particular career chart, yes or no. Can I actually do this? Yes. Because by training, you've seen the possibilities around this. So you now decide whether you should proceed further or not. And then when you are done with training, the next thing you need to do is to start. Don't quit your old career immediately. please, because you need to be earning, you need to be, earning. So you don't just quit immediately and jump into something else. So while you are doing that, you go for training. After your training, ask yourself, can I begin to do some pro bono stuff? And then as you're doing this pro bono, that would also help you to see how people are satisfied with what you are doing. Maybe let's say you are doing something, maybe anything, actually, could be writing, could be anything. Just see how people are satisfied. And then the people around you, when you have assessed their satisfaction, now you can also now go ahead to use the social media or to use things like Fiverr, Upworks, and showcase yourself. You need to throw some light around you so that there will be visibility around, so that people can know that you offer this. And then once the demand begins to increase and increase, and this can actually provide you with the resources you need, and you are satisfied doing it, that's the time that you begin to find a way to leave the old career and then delve into. I've seen people that were formerly biochemists, formerly into the medical world, they are now in IT world. So anything can be a change for you, but make sure that you are changing into what you love. Just invest in yourself first before you change. And with that, I think my time is exhausted. And if there are questions, I would like to answer. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chineye. You are quite articulate. That was an amazing speech and lecture, teaching. Anyway, it's like preaching in the church where we have to say amen. Thank you very much. So we are really running short of time. So let's quickly go into the Q&A session. If you have any question for Dr. Chineye, we'll quickly present it so that she'll do justice to that. Otherwise, we'll move over to the next session. So please, let's quickly go to questions. I'm sure everyone enjoyed this. So I actually have a question myself, ma'am. Okay. So my question is, considering the country, Nigeria, where it's headed money-wise, so if I have to choose between a career where I have to make lots of money, and it's not like it's the best thing I like to do for myself that will give me fulfillment, though, but there's money in this thing. And the country is not very good. We need to make more money. I need to make money. And it's confusing me. I don't know the one to just delve into. You didn't talk about the money aspect. So I want to know, when it comes to money, like, should I not? That kind of thing. So I want to know if you can tell us about how to choose between a career that is giving you money over fulfillment, maybe.
Yeah. Thank you, because I was sent a message that my time is up. That's why I rushed everything. Yeah. But when it comes to money, sincerely speaking, money is very, very important. I watched a video of a small boy singing "Money on my mind, money, money, money." But money is not satisfaction in its entirety. So you need to place your cards on the desk and ask yourself, what matters most to me? For some persons, what matters most to them is to help others build themselves. So if what matters most to you is money, please don't, you should be thinking about creating your own business. Yes. Because most times when you're on a salary scale stuff, it will never be enough. So if money is the principal thing, then you need to also look at the career that you are choosing. This career, but let me even say it, every career has money in it. That was why I talked about daydreaming, because not until you daydream, you will not see the aspects, that problem where you can provide solution and there will be cash flowing in that direction. So every career has money in it, but you just need to open your mind and see that. Okay, let me give an example. Lecturing. Let me use myself as an example. Lecturing. When we get to school, if you've gone through high institution here, you know that people that go for mathematics single honor, physics single honor, they are few. Am I right? They are usually few. So on a normal, you would think that the lecturers in those departments, since they don't have more students, that the whole thing will not be interesting. But the truth of the matter is that because they service virtually everybody in the university, especially those in the sciences, the service several faculties. Their textbook sells like wildfire and it fetches more for them. I don't know whether you're getting it.
Yes, I get
Somebody
that.
could say there's no money in lecturing, but another person saw that if I do mathematics, there are not much person reading mathematics, there are not much person reading physics. I will make it through writings. I will make it through even teaching. I can package online classes and people will purchase those classes. We all know about Udemy class. And, you can make money from this. So it's all about daydreaming and finding out where you can provide value in that profession. There is money, as far as I'm concerned, in every profession. But if you just follow the track like every other person, you will not see the money. But if you think through your mind, you will definitely see the problems. And then once you provide the solution, traffic will be drawn to your direction and you earn the money.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I believe there are no other questions because I haven't seen any other question written here. Is there last minute chance? Any other questions, please, so that we can go over to the next thing that we have. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Chineye. I believe that you stay back to enjoy our panel session too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank
and
you.
all right, thank you so much. So we're going to give. Okay, the time is already 11:04 and we do not have time. So we need to go to the next one, which is my career journey. And we're going to give we're going to break out the rooms so we can go into those rooms that we talked about earlier, the different oil and gas and everything. Okay, I think there's a question here. You said you're a geologist, Ma. Okay, this question said, thank you, Ma, for the teaching. You said you're a geologist. How were you able to kickstart a career after your education as a beginner? Coming from Jason.
Okay, okay, that's my personal experience now he's asking for. When I finished, I went for service and then in my service year, I was teaching, although my PA was in the water resources environment, but there was not much job there. So I engaged myself in private teaching. I was teaching them sciences in that school and geography as well. And then when I finished as well my service, I came back and I started teaching geography in a school because that's the closest subject to geology in quotes in the secondary school, or the need that they had at the time, because physics is also close to it. And as I was doing that, my then head of department asked me, in fact, I was still 7 when he asked me to submit my papers, my application, and I did. So after my service year, in the following year, I guess, I got the offer to teach in the higher institution in geology department, where I started as a geography teacher in the secondary school. So that was how I charted my own path. And then for some others, like I have some of my students that I encourage to like let them go and learn softwares in geology, geological softwares. And then when they finish, they started using those softwares to solve people's problems. So if I know you have a need for this, I will just refer you to the person. And gradually, they started building their own. They did a higher program, master's program, and they have their own organizations at the moment. So it's different things for different folks. The way I started may not be the way you will start, but definitely there will be a way out if you're focused.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you, Jason, I believe you heard that right and your question has been answered. So we'll go over to the next on the list. That is the career journey, my career journey. So please, we should be in our breakout rooms. We have 10 rooms. Please, when you go to your screen, you should see where to join the breakout rooms. Hi, Anthony. Okay. So people are already joining. Okay, please, let's quickly join the breakout rooms. If you're finding it difficult, please let us know. Okay, Nisaf is asking about LinkedIn. Okay, we are going to share that. We are going to share all that information so that you can follow Dr. Chinenye. Okay, please. So mentors, when you get to the breakout room, you just begin. You're going to be okay, people are already in oil and gas and tech, okay, and renewable energy sector. People are already in agricultural sector, mining, digital marketing, crypto, finance. Okay, nobody in finance yet, but so at the end of this session is going to last 1 hour. So at the end of 1 hour, we'll all come back. Okay, so the mentors are going to introduce themselves in their rooms and talk to you about their field.
Please, I can access
Thank you very much.
access the breakout rooms.
Okay, please go to your screen. Are you using a phone or a laptop, please?
Isn't it?
Go to your screen. You will see if you're using a laptop, you should see more. You click on more, you should see plenty of the options. You go down to breakout rooms. Have you seen it?
Okay. Everything is good.
Israel, have you joined the breakout room?
I couldn't join the I can't see it.
Okay. So after after this session, we'll all come back. We'll all come back here. So I'll see you guys in an hour. So we still have about 13 people that are not in any room. Please, is there a problem? No.
Oh, please, we want people to join the breakout because the session is on now, so that we'll not miss out.
Yeah, please, yeah. Anybody else having issues joining the breakout rooms, please let us know. Just one person.
Mine is not responding. Mine is not responding. Mine is not responding.
Oh. Which room are you trying to join, please?
I've not even seen the options. I just saw opportunity for breakout. I saw breakout rooms. I clicked on it, but it's not responding.
Okay, please.
So I'm trying to like use my system to get to go online.
Okay. Ekene, is it possible to add somebody to the breakout rooms other than the person joining by herself?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
they
let
have
me
to
assign.
join.
Wait, let me see if I
Or
can
can you
assign you.
somebody? Okay, okay.
Ma, which one should I assign you to?
Let me know the options.
Okay. There is tech industry, there is medical sector, oil and gas sector, renewable energy, agricultural sector, real estate, mining, digital marketing and advertising, crypto trading and asset management, then finance sector.
Let me get to mining.
Mining. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's possible to add you. Okay, I think that worked. I think that worked. Ekene? Hi, Ekene.
Yeah.
I think that is working. You can add somebody to the room.
Okay, but she's still on the
No, she's not here anymore.
call.
Dr.
She's still on the
Chineye is
general
not here.
meeting.
She's not here. So there's still about 8 people left here. Let me see. Hi, Anthony.
Oh,
You're not in any room yet. Any problem? Anthony. Anthony Ongbenish, is he here? Chinelo too. Manuel Meru, Izuchukwu Aloysius, Christopher Olepe, Okonkwo Ekene, and Vincent Chukuma. They're not in any room yet. Please, if you are among these people I mentioned and you'd like us to help assign you to any room, please let us know. I think I'll join a room myself. So if I join, I'll not be here again.
so you won't leave your people and join. Okay, no problem. You can join the room by yourself. You're setting that you don't start as
Are
well.
you?
No problem.
No, it's looking like something really just is going on there. Like, take a look at crypto. Someone is speaking and I can actually see the movement there, even agriculture. Maybe something just is going on here. And I enjoyed the Dr. speech, so I wish I'm in one of them.
Okay, no problem. You can join. Maybe you
Let
can
me
go
see.
around and come back here
Yeah, I can go and
and
come
meet
back,
us.
right? Exactly. So let me see. Which one
Yeah.
should I go first? But this one, there's nobody in this room now. Why?
Which one?
Finance.
Finance. Maybe let's just go there and know if the mentor is there. So
Let me check who the mentor is. Let me check who the mentor in finance sector is first. Let me know if it's the same person. Okay, the mentors are not here. One is Church Hill, and the other one is Ikechukwu, and they are both not here. The
I
person
think
there is
having issues with network. There was a time he joined, I admitted him, and he left again. I think it's a
who,
result of network.
who is the person? Sorry, is it Ikechukwu or
It's Churchill.
Church
Yeah.
Hill? Let me see if he's no longer on the. He's gone. He's not here.
It's not on the call. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yes, I can see there's a time he joined and then he left.
Yeah.
There's a
So
time he
please,
joined.
others, Emmanuel Chigozie, Vincent Chukuma, please, we want to assign you people to a room, to a breakout room. Do you mind tell us the room you prefer, the sector you prefer to join, so that we'll assign you people there?
Um, Let me see if I can get someone to contact Church Hill again. Still nobody. Is there anybody still here, please?
Yes, a couple of people are still here. Hi, good morning.
Okay. Hi. So, is there any problem? You have not joined any room. Should I assign you to a room?
Okay.
Okay, let me admit more people, maybe. Hello guys. So we are having our mentorship session now. So people are joining breakout rooms. So if you just joined now, you're required to join a particular room where you can do your mentorship program there, you know. So we have different sectors. There they're talking about, my career journey. So you can join tech, medical, agricultural, finance, oil and gas, renewable energy, tech, digital marketing, crypto, mining, real estate. So if there is anyone you want to join, you can join or you can tell me and I'll assign you to the room. Okay?
Yeah, that's very well, Munachi. I just joined to have a feel of what's going on.
Okay,
Perhaps I will come back at 10:55. Yeah.
All right, that's fine, Dr. Onyeka.
Yeah.
It's nice to have
Okay.
you here.
All right, welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let me go to the finance room and see if somebody is still there.
Hi, good morning, Sandra and Dr. Peter. Yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Yeah, apologies. It seems like this is Anthony from Nascent. So apologies for, it seems we're not getting traction in the medical sector. Apologies for that. Hopefully, with some time they will join in and we would continue from there.
I guess we should see for another, maybe till 10:30. Just observe till then.
11:30, you mean?
Oh yeah. Oh sure. Sorry, my network, my laptop time is an hour behind. 11:30.
Okay. Well, I guess you're in London then. That's fine.
Oh god, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
The floor is open to anyone.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me? Apologies.
Yes.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Apologies for.
Yeah, we can hear muted again. Is that the voice of Anthony behind that account?
Yeah, sorry, please go ahead. It was a mistake. I was talking in another room.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I think, like I said, the floor is open. Anyone who has any question.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Please, if you would want to join.
Mr. Rowley wants us to this.
a room, but you don't know how to do that, please
Share
indicate
one or two
in the
stories. People would have
Yes, we have undergraduate and graduate students. So I
please
think
if
we
you
should just see how, or probably things we felt we would have done differently that would actually empower.
apologies for that. That was from the oil and gas sector. If you would want to join a room but you don't know how to do that, just indicate in the chat section and I would assign you to a room. Currently we are having the mentorship session ongoing. There are 10 rooms, there are 10 sectors running now. We have the tech section, tech industry, the medical sector, the oil and gas sector, renewable energy sector. We have the agricultural sector, real estate sector, mining sector, digital marketing and advertising, crypto. Currently, the finance sector, the mentors came around and there was no one and they left. It's a busy time in Nigeria. So just let me know and I can assign you to a room. Thank you.
a partnership and everyone to put. From the beginning, I actually started from this sourcing of something. I tend to find
Hi,
buyers.
good
And then
afternoon.
sellers get out of competition for me. That's how gathering technology before, not until here, like this year. I was able to have a place where I source this worker, find the material out, get this material, then process it and get whatever it is.
For those of you on this in this meeting, we are currently in mentorship session, which is happening in the breakout rooms. So please join a breakout room and that aligns with the industry you're interested in being part of the ongoing session. Thank you. If you do not know how to navigate it, just send a message in the chat and we'll assign you to your Hi once again. Good morning. My name is Anthony. If you are here, it means you are joining us, and what's ongoing is the mentorship session. Yes. So we have 10 sessions going on concurrently, but one of them is currently not exactly functional due to some unforeseen circumstances. So we have 9 ongoing. Please feel free to join one of the sectors. If you do not know how to navigate, send a message in the chat and we will assign you to your preferred sector. Thank you.